Hi, fifth grade. Today we're going to be learning how to find the prime factorization of a number using something called a factor firework or a factor tree. It kind of has a couple of different names. It really doesn't matter what the name is as long as you know the strategy. So the number in this kind of practice video I'm going to work through is how do I find the prime factorization of the number 30. All right, and prime factorization means we're going to work these factors all the way down to prime numbers, which are numbers that can only be divided by 1 and themselves. So I start my factor firework or factor tree with the number I'm trying to find the prime factorization of on the top. So I have the number 30 here. Now I'm going to find two different factors that can go into 30. Well, I know that 6 times 5 goes into 30. So I'm going to put 6 and I'm going to put 5 down there. Now there's other things that go into 32. I could have done 10 times 3. I could have done 15 times 2. It doesn't matter which one you do. It will always work out in the end. So now I found those two factors, 6 and 5, and I'm looking for trying to work this down until I get prime numbers. Well, I know that 5 is a prime number. I can only divide 5 by itself, so I can take 5 divided by 5, or I could take 5 divided by 1. There's nothing else I can divide 5 by, so I'm going to put a circle around that because that is a prime number. Now I know that 6 is not a prime number because I can take 6 and I can divide it, and I know that there's other factors of 6 like 3 and 2. All right, so now I take a look at these numbers. Are these prime? Well, I know 3 is prime. I can only divide 3 by itself and 1. I'm going to circle that. I know that 2 is prime because I can only divide 2 by itself and 1. So I'm going to circle that as well. So now I've gotten to a point where I have nothing but prime numbers. So to write my prime factorization, I just write them kind of in order. So I'm going to take 2 because that's my smallest, times 3 times 5, and that's my number. That is my prime factorization, 2 times 3 times 5.